but these may be too much physical adjustments they have to make. This Laker team, to me, Dick, is the most versatile team that they've ever had. Maybe the team way back with Will Chamberlain and Jerry West could run as well as this ball club could do.
So the rebounding story, and Kareem playing like a spry 20, not like the 40-year-old he is. LA, by the way, hitting 62% and killing Boston off the board. 6:44 remaining in the first half, 53-34. Biggest lead is 21. And the Laker foul will be their first team foul of the second period. And it's Michael Cooper with his second personal foul. So Michael Cooper fouls. Larry Bird, quiet so far, has just 6 points in the ball game on 3 for 8 shooting. Comes around a screen from Bird, from Harris, no pick and roll. Kevin McHale in one of the infrequent offensive rebound hoops for Boston.
But look, the Lakers push it right back at you. They make the quickest baskets after you make a basket yourself. They've got what I call a no-cheer offense.
Illegal defense, the first one being called against the Celtics. That's a warning. The second time will be a technical foul as Irvin Magic Johnson replaces Cooper in the lineup for the Lakers.
You know what I mean by a no-cheer offense?
You don't have any time to cheer.
You don't have any time to cheer for the shot you just made. You better get your tail back.
James Worthy with the ball. Wants some room. Seasting is doubling him. Good passing by Byron Scott. Magic misses, and there's Worthy. Boy, here's a guy who last year did not finish strong against Houston, and he really has emerged, and superstar stardom is heading his way.
And he's been much better in the rebounding department this season.
Worthy has hit 9 of 11 from the field. Harris with a good move against Kareem. The basket counts and a foul. Harris holding fort with 13 points for the Celtics.
Here's the Celtic dilemma. Bird blocks A.C. Green off, but nobody managed to get to James Worthy. A guard would have had to pick him up at that particular point, and no guard in sight.
Michael Thompson is into the ball game, replacing Kareem, who goes out with 2 fouls. He has scored 10. A terrific defensive job. Harris misses. Magic with a long pass to Michael Thompson. Green filling the lane like an express train.
And Worthy didn't force it.
Scott. Johnson the rebound with 5:20 to play in the first half. 17-point lead for the Lakers. A runner by Bird, and he's fouled, and he'll shoot. That'll be the 3rd team foul against the Lakers. And it's not a shooting foul. It was right before the shot. Byron Scott is first.
You know, sometimes the Lakers, and I think maybe even in this series, will dare the Celtics to shoot a little bit.
Bird gets free inside.
Just to get the rhythm of the game the way they want it.
Magic Johnson comes right back and gets 2. No cheer offense. There was an example.
Wow. I mean, that's a big wow. He goes the length of the court, and nobody even got to him to dissuade him or blink at him.
McHale double. And no basket if it goes. An offensive foul called by Jake O'Donnell against Dennis Johnson. Now it's Kevin McHale, and that's his second personal foul. Celtics against the Laker break, offering no resistance. Worthy gets away, and Seasting, who's giving up a lot of inches inside, forced to foul Worthy.
What a cute play. They just masterminded a switch where a big man had to be defended by the smallest man of the Celtics, but Seasting was alert to that. The Lakers didn't get the alley-oop they normally get out of it.
McHale goes out with 11, and Fred Roberts, who was acquired from Utah prior to the season and was a major force early in the year and backed up all 3 positions. What kind of role do you think he can play in this series?
I think ultimately he's going to play an expanding role in this series because I believe he's got speed to stay with James Worthy and the size perhaps to stay with him and the mobility. He's not going to score, but he might be able to defend Worthy a little bit better.
Even though he can do that, that puts the Celtics really in a quandary because they don't have the score there, and they're going to need points from someone other than Larry Bird. Bird has scored 8 points. Michael Thompson over Parrish, doubling his Magic, and they very nearly forced a turnover. 7 seconds on the shot clock for Boston. It's 57-40 in favor of the Lakers. The Celtics have never had the lead. LA ran off 9 straight to start the game. Haynes against Scott running at him. Threw up a wild shot. Magic to Michael Thompson filling the lane. And a Celtic foul. And the Celtics now in the penalty, and Dennis Johnson commits that one.
How devastating an attack do you have when your center on the court is filling the lane, the third man up on the fast break? That is absolutely pressure offense at its best.
Michael Thompson, who was acquired from San Antonio 2 days prior to his debut in a Laker uniform against the Celtics, and he played very well indeed. Haynes replaces Seasting. It was Seasting before who had fired up the shot with Scott running at him, and he's out of the game now.
He got caught, Jerry Seasting, in the last series not getting his shot off fast enough, and it looks like the same thing is going on here in this series.
It was different a year ago when he teamed with Walton and got open a lot in the Celtic championship year. 9 on the shot clock. Dennis Johnson hits, and we have under 4 minutes to go, and the first basket of the ball game for Dennis Johnson.
They've got to get it down to 10 points, the Celtics, before halftime.
If you're looking to see how the Celtics can come back.
Yep.
But Magic misses, and Michael Thompson knocks it away. It'll be Celtics possession.
Lakers are so capable of just exploding for 10 points so fast.
Parrish missed. Green got the outlet to Worthy, who gets it to Scott, who draws the foul. They don't waste much time, Mr. Heinzen.
And they don't rely on Magic Johnson anymore to be the lone setter of the pace. They diversify that task. They took that pressure off Magic's shoulders. Scott will push it up. Cooper will push it up. And that time we saw James Worthy become the middleman.
The Byron Scott will be on the line now. And we showed you Norm Nixon, who was traded to the Clippers for the rights to Byron Scott. And Byron was not a popular player with the Lakers when he got here. And in fact, he had to win his teammates over. And he's done it in a big way, and he's coming off his best year.
He's played some decent defense in this series, Byron Scott. I should say the series against Seattle. He did a job on Ellis up in Seattle.
Nearly 3 minutes remaining in this first half. Bird. Larry Bird now with 10 points. It's been the front court, whatever the Celtics have managed in this first half, led by Parrish with 13. Magic with a bullseye. Remember a few years ago, and they said the one weakness Magic Johnson had was the outside shot?
He hasn't got a weakness in the world now. He's got the total game.
Listen, Michael.
And a foul away from the ball, and that's the 4th team foul against the Lakers. And we'll have a timeout. The crowd has seen the Lakers run away from the Celtics early, and they're waiting to see if Boston can challenge. So far, they haven't. At the Forum, and that's our score with 2:39 remaining in the second period. And of course, coming up, the Prudential at the half. Of course, Brent Musburger will be at his perch with